Okay, I decided to show you as if you uploaded a file. So you're gonna upload your file. You're gonna have to, download it into the Cricut space. So this is a file I downloaded. It's some little heart bundle says. So I'm gonna add to my canvas. So when it adds to your canvas, a lot of times it's sized right. But see, like they put this Rads Designs. I don't want that in there. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna click ungroup. I'm so sorry. So I ungrouped it. So now I should be able to click just that Rads Designs and see how it highlighted it. I could take it off. This black little line, see I can move it. I don't want that either. Because you don't want to print something you don't need. Okay, so now for you, you're gonna want to like pull everything separate. So this Te Amo bundle say you could literally drag. It's still grouped together, and it's also welded and everything. So it's gonna stay as one piece when you print it. Now, all this other stuff is gonna print like this. It's gonna print where it's that big. So that size is actually saying it's almost 9.5 inches by 5.5 wide. So your Joy won't print that. That's too big for your Joy. So what you have to do is I would pull the layers apart. This is what I usually do is I just kind of pull them apart on the screen. I usually could do like, one thing at a time. But we'll start with this. The brown one's easy, but this one's really easy. So okay, I have just this now, just the background. You're like, what do I do now? Because that's still printing on, as you can see up here, 9.5 by 6.34. So what you're gonna do is I always make a copy and then I paste it. Oops, paste. You could, Control C, Control V, just like in a Word document. But I then take this one and over here there's a button. It says contour. So you hit contour and you could do hide all and it picks the first one. So then see, now I only have one heart. I made a copy because I want to keep doing this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, right? I have the big heart, but I'm gonna copy and paste this 4 more times, so I have 4. So I have 4 pieces left to pull out. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go over here to contour. Oops. Contour. And I'm gonna hit hide all again. Again, it's picking the heart. Now I'm gonna pick the circle and click the heart. When it's gray, that means it's not printing. And then this white one is what is printing. So see, now I got that. And now I can put that so it's spaced. So I'm gonna do the contour with all the pieces. And this one is small. There's not that many pieces, so it's easy to hit the hide all. And then just click the top one so that it doesn't print that one again. So this one's really easy. Again, contour, hide all. I'm on this one now. I already have that one. If they're close, like these 2 pieces here, technically, I mean, you could print those together. I'm sorry, these 2, they're kind of close. Like, you could print them together. I like to save as much vinyl as possible. So that's kind of why I do it, is I'm trying to save vinyl. But also I had a Cricut Joy and same thing. So now, like, see, now they're all separate pieces. So you can easily arrange them so that you print them in a strip. Or, you could print them into a small block. If you want, you could do this here, where you arrange them here, and you're like, okay, that's how I want to print them. You click them all, and then you go over here to attach. Sorry. Attach. When you attach them, they now see they're one piece. But now, when I print them, which I'm going to hit make, see how those hearts are all over? That's how much space it's gonna take on your Cricut. So if you have your Joy hooked up, I have my regular Cricut hooked up right now. If I had my Joy hooked up, it would tell me this exceeds, and I can't print it. It won't even let you go this far. It'll have a little yellow dot. It'll say it's too big here. I'll show you what happens when something's too big. I'm gonna make this one bigger. So I'm gonna make that big, and I'm gonna hit make. I can use a long mat, but see it says at least one of your images is more than that width and height, so you know you need to reduce it. If you have a bigger Cricut with the bigger mat, you can print it, but because I don't, I'm gonna say cancel, and then I'm just gonna undo because obviously I just did that to show you. So that's basically what I do. I also do sometimes we'll do with the hearts. So I need 5 hearts. I'm gonna copy, paste. Oh, actually you could do it in 2 if you wanted to. You could do that, hit contour, and then you could even click in it. So sometimes it's easier to click in things, but you gotta make sure you actually highlighted it. So see, now I've made that heart disappear. So when you do the contour, you can also, like I said, you could click. The only thing is sometimes it's a little tricky, like you may not, when there's a lot of design, it's harder to pick. But sometimes like mine glitches, so sometimes it doesn't show everything here, so I'm kind of guessing it. But you could always close it and it'll show you what you've done. And then let's say, so you can see what I've done. Let's say you're like, oh wait, I want to move this one. You just click on it again and hit contour again. So that's all you're doing, is you're contouring it. You're only printing, you're trying to make the image to print only what you want. So like I said, you could click on it. You just have to make sure it's highlighted.
What the hell did you do yourself?
See, I still have the pink one. I didn't click it right. So I need to... you can scroll here. You can make it bigger or smaller. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. That's the only thing, is it is a little finicky. But see, you could easily place these like this. So these ones, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave them as is, right? And I'm going to hit make it so you can see what happens. They're going to go over here. They're going to sort by matte color. Those are my pink hearts. So see how they are there? And they show separate. You could still, you know, line them up if you were like, oh, crap, these aren't going to fit. Or they actually should fit because I fit them on the other page. So it just takes a little bit of playing with. But they should fit so that you could... How did I do it a minute ago? Sometimes what I have to do if it doesn't fit this way, sometimes you even have to flip the image upside down. Again, I'm all about saving my vinyl. I try not to go crazy with vinyl and like waste too much. I mean, that works. You could always do that. But I try not to waste a lot. So, like to me, that's all waste right here, here, here. I do have a bucket where I save all my scrap pieces, but a lot of them recently I was looking at them and I was like, man, they really are scrap pieces. So again, I would have done it more like I did this part where I put everything separate and individual. So like when I made this file, I did these hearts all separate. I did these separate. I even did these separate just because, I mean, again, there's all this wasted space when you could just put them next to each other. The only thing I didn't do is these because that's a lot of little hearts. But again, on your Joy, you're not going to be able to print them. So you're going to have to do them, contour them. But I suggest contouring like this part together. Maybe do like these, you know, like just contour what you think. It's going to take a long time. Yes, I know. Hence why I started it. And then I was like, I need a bigger Cricut. But it's a start. You could still work with designs. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. And I hope this video helps you.